Good morning and welcome to another Chess and Chats. This morning I have Casey Baker with me. And Casey, what do you do?
I manage my family's business at Sungenia Solar Solutions, and yeah.
Why chess? Because just like business, it's all about strategy. Some moves win the game, while others, well, they teach you how to play smarter for next time. In each episode, I sit down with someone new, entrepreneurs, creatives, or just curious minds, and we talk real challenges, bold moves, and lessons learned along the way. So grab a coffee, pull up a chair, and let's see where the board and the conversation takes us. Chess and Chats, where every move matters on the board and in business. Moves though. What is a bold opening move in your business that feels like a bold opening move, like on the chessboard, like a bold move? Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know that it would be an opening move, but it was one that scaled our business, and that was a big risk for us. So, a few years ago, we got into it was a crossroads, right? We were working like dogs, and it was either we grow the business, hire some people, make it a little easier on ourselves, or we literally scale back, like stop taking projects, right? To not be working 60-hour weeks. So we made a bold move. We hired an operations person. We hired a sales guy. We hired on a full crew and got a warehouse. I mean, it was like bam, bam, bam.
Right? You were like, go big or go home.
Yeah, it really was. And it's paid off. It's been great, but it was definitely really risky, especially when my dad started the business to be a retirement business.
Yes.
Right. And he's like, okay, I'm putting money back into the business when really I want to be taking it out now.
Absolutely.
But to set it up for me and for the future of the company, it just we had to do something.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's a scary feeling to just kind of jump off the deep end and hire a ton with the hopes that you'll grow. And obviously it worked out because you guys have grown and are doing very well. So
yeah,
that is bold though.
Yeah. Yeah. It took a lot of, and my dad a little bit, he's very analysis paralysis. So just getting to the point where we could actually do anything
and make that decision probably required a lot of time and sitting there and going, yeah, come on, just do this,
I mean, just like the back and forth. Yeah, this is a great idea. Actually, I don't know. It's like
yeah, I get that with my dad sometimes. So I totally understand that. You were talking a little bit about your dad having analysis paralysis. Do you find that you, as the business manager, are more tactical or more of a visionary?
Oh, I would say, and I say this a lot actually, I think I'm like the very middle keel of everything. I think my dad is very visionary and like sees the big picture, and then my other partner is very everything's fine, we're good. Like there's not a whole lot of analysis there, right? And it's like these two opposite ends. So I have to like be the one to pull them together. You have to be the middle ground and be like, okay, yes, I see the big picture, but also we have to do something today. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm kind of the glue that kind of holds that together a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You're a very stoic person, I feel. Like whenever I see you, I never feel like you're stressed out more than anyone else is.
That's great.
I feel like you're never like mad. You're tired. Sometimes I see you're tired, but we all get tired, but I feel like you do a very good job of just being that like calm presence to step in and be like, okay, this is what I've seen. I've taken that step back and now I can, move forward.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
Because in my head, it's not that at all.
I'm sure in your head you're running amok, but outwardly I feel like you just have a very calm presence. And I see it when you lead your networking group. I see it when we're networking together, and I just see it when we're just hanging out. I'm like, it's a very like calming.
Yeah.
So being able to do that in work, I think is a very important position that you're in. Stressful, cumbersome, but I think that you handle it very well.
Thank you. Well, I agree. Same with you. I don't think I've ever seen you like upset or even like stressed out.
I don't think it's important to stress the little things.
Yeah.
You know, so if I have to do
agree.
something, then like it's not going to matter
I agree.
tomorrow.
That drives my husband insane. It
Yeah.
drives him insane because let the girls play, let them figure it out, and he's like,
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
like, they're fine, they'll be fine.
Yeah. There's a really good Stoic philosophy, circling it back to you being a very Stoic person, that it's like welcome whatever comes. Don't expect one thing, just kind of welcome whatever comes. And so I feel like you and I both are just like, yeah, whatever happens.
You know, I'm intentionally trying to be better at that when it comes to people. Accepting people for who they are and what they bring, and not trying to like want more for them or want
put
something
your
different
expectations on them. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I, you know, especially business and in networking, you meet a lot of different personalities that you're not going to vibe with, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like, am I going to be mad at that? Am I going to like stress out about these interactions?
Yeah.
No, like you just kind of take it as it is, you know. And I know a lot of people that take things personally, and like that's not me. You could call me every name in the book. I promise you, it won't faze me. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's how, again, you and I are similar. We're having
twins.
coffee with each other right now. Yeah, with ourselves. Yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, it's me. I was just, you know, complimenting you, so I had to take the pause to compliment.
Was that a good move? I saw you make a face.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really. I'm playing. I think that I think that it was more of a face towards myself, but as soon as you said it, I was like, that's okay. I started playing for the mental benefits of it, and then girl bossed too hard and fell in love with playing, and so now I'm like, any chance I get, I make people play with me. But I think it's also very fun to play in the sense that it starts to translate into other aspects of your life, to where I'm like, I feel like it's helped with my ability to sit back and look at the big picture. It helps with my ability to focus and work. It helps with my ability to see how all the pieces move and kind of slide in where I need to. So it's been really kind of nice. That was a really good move.
Yeah, when I worked at the school district, they had a chess club for the kids, and I love kids playing chess, right? I mean, I think it's just like, it's so good for strategy and for your just I don't know, help me out here.
Critical thinking, all of that stuff, creativity. It's good for so many things, and yeah, it's interesting because growing up as a fencer, fencing is often considered physical chess, and so when I see kids fencing, I'm friends with one of the head coaches where I used to fence, and they have chessboards in the lobby, and the kids play chess, and some of the kids are like just below being grandmasters. Like they're crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be humbled by a little kid yet, so I haven't played any of them, but
well, and so I work with like troubled youth, right? And it was just so good for them, like a good outlet to kind of get their mind off of whatever
is going
to
on.
really dive into it. We did chess kids a lot. Yeah, that was a good one. I learned stuff there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Clearly not enough. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're making some good moves, I feel. Like the recent grads and stuff, they have really good guy-girl relationships. Just like in regards to playing, you said you know how all of the pieces move, you just don't necessarily know the tactics. How would you describe your leadership style if it were a chess piece? Oh. Versus I feel like in our older, like our age, not that it's like that much older, but I think it's like less common. Or it's like,
oh my god, I don't know how to compare it to a chess piece. But my leadership style is everything should perform the way it normally does, whether I'm there or not. Right, like isn't that the goal?
So what I'm hearing is you're the king.
I'm the king.
That's what it sounds like to me. You know, the king doesn't really move a ton during the game, but then all the other pieces are moving and doing their jobs. And it does matter if the king's on the board or not, because but at the end of the day, it doesn't move a ton. It doesn't really do a ton. Like, yes, you can checkmate with the king if you really got to a certain level, but the end of the day, as long as everything else is doing its job, you are just kind of like the center point.
Yeah.
You know, maybe.
I think that is the key to being a leader, right? I mean, not just making everybody else do the work, but you're teaching them how to do things on their own. And
Absolutely.
You're giving them the confidence and the ability to do things on their own. What do you teach leadership? Like, what's the first thing that you would like attack?
If I were a leader?
Not like if in your business consulting, right? I mean, I assume you talk about leadership to your clients and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably one of the most important aspects of being a business leader is probably trust, in the sense that you need to trust that the people that you're hiring, the people that you're working with, your employees, and yourself can do each aspect that you hired them to do. And I see so often business owners hold too close to their chest their business, because you know it's their
baby.
It's their baby, exactly. And I'm sure you see that with your business. But trying to help them see that, like, there are things you can't change. There are outside factors that are going to pop up that you can't prepare for. And knowing that you're hiring a team or hiring contractors, whoever you're hiring, trusting that they can do their work without you needing to be at them all the time, which falls into micromanaging. But I think it's less micromanaging and more trusting that you're making the right decisions for your business to then let it be run the way you want it to, based on how you're setting it up. That's probably the first thing that I'm like, hey, this is what we need to work on.
I hear that you need to surround yourself with people you trust, right? And that's not easy. It's not easy to do.
No. I just this week read an article on Forbes about the three-legged stool and how you're only as strong as your weakest link, because the chair will topple. And so you need to understand that you might be the weakness, in the sense that you are probably an expert in one thing, and that's why you hired a team. And you could be the weakest link, but you need to recognize that you're only as strong as your weakest link. And so putting yourself in a position where you're hiring people that will help solidify that three-legged stool is one of the biggest issues with small businesses.
Yes.
So
I think that was one of the things I learned early on is, do I try to be a jack of all trades and do everything?
It's fun to be, but
right, it's fun to learn that stuff, and sometimes it helps in the long run, but does it make sense to spend 10 hours on something that I could hire somebody to spend 30 minutes to do? So that was one thing I learned early on. It was really our website. When I came on and started doing your website, it was WordPress, and they we had somebody do it all.
Yeah.
But then I came on and I was like, well, I can learn WordPress. I can do like updates and blogs or whatever. And I remember trying to do a blog, and it took me probably like 2 full days to figure out how to, like, I don't even know what it was, like, to get the blurb like how it was supposed to be, or you know what I mean? It was something really
I know,
stupid like that. And I spent 2 days researching it. Still couldn't get it. I finally went back to the people, and they fixed it in like 10 minutes. And
absolutely.
That was such a big learning experience for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to spend 2 days on stuff like that anymore. I'm just going to rely on the people that know better how to do these things, that actually are expertise, experts in that thing.
Yeah.
So
my favorite saying to use is, when people make fun of me for outsourcing things that either I don't want to do or I don't have time to do, is time cost opportunity. I lay that word on everyone all the time. I'm like, no, you need to understand my time is valuable. I could pay someone to do it, and then I could do something else with that time. And that's probably my favorite word to use to people, because they're like, you can just do it yourself.
That in life too.
Oh yeah, I do that in life all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
I try and get that across to my husband a lot. It's like, do you want to spend all weekend cleaning, or can we afford to hire somebody to help us with that, right? And it's just little things like that. And yeah, no, I'd rather spend my time hanging out with the girls and the family and doing whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, thinking of your time as money.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
So at Sungenia, with the tax credit going away at the end of the year, I'm sure that you are very stressed, which thank you for coming today, because I know your time is very valuable right now. In regards to that and just kind of the solar industry in California right now, Jess teaches us to plan a couple moves ahead. How are you doing that in your business right now? Do you want me to not ask this question?
I'm at one move right here. I can't do it. I'm one move behind probably right now. No, yeah. So yes. In solar, we are very much ahead of the curve. When the law was passed for new homes, all new homes in California have to have solar, and that was starting, I think it was in 2021, and so in 2019, we saw that coming, and we were like, okay, let's reach out to all of our general contractors.
Smart.
This is going to be big, right? I mean, it's kind of foolproof, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So we reached out to all the general contractors that we knew, and luckily, our business partner worked in the industry for 20 plus years building homes, so we had a lot of subcontractor contacts and stuff. And just reached out and built up those relationships, and now we work with over a dozen general contractors that use us exclusively, and so that has been our bread and butter, right? And that again, it's not going anywhere. I call it the solar coaster. It's up and down. The industry is all over the place, and that's been just our keeping us. Yeah, but I mean, and we're constantly. We're constantly looking at what's coming up, right? Like I said, it's a solar coaster, so we know there's always things changing. So whether it has to do with the license restrictions. See, I see what you're doing. You're distracting me with the conversation.
Oh yeah, this is the only way I'm gonna beat everyone who comes on this little chat.
I mean, I can only go one place, right? Yeah. I can't kill you, right?
You can.
Where? How?
Well, if you like moved closer, you could kill me. Your king can. You can. So if you had moved, like if you move here, if you move here, in the next move you could take one of these pieces.
Oh, because you can't move both of them.
Yeah, exactly. A classic fork, one might say.
No.
True. So you could take this one. Well, actually, you can't because the queen's there. So never mind. Just throw that out the window. Just run away. Just run away.
Do what you're doing. I don't like that.
No, I like that though.
Well,
because well, yeah.
Because it's better for you. Okay. Okay. I need to step it up.
So you're playing a couple moves ahead because the tax credit and the solar coaster. So you guys usually are pretty good at staying a couple moves ahead.
Yeah, we go to all the expos. So my dad's a huge nerd. I think I told you, he's a literal rocket scientist, right? PhD in nuclear physics. So his favorite part is going to those expos and seeing all the new technology, which is, to be fair, it's really neat. It's really fun to see, especially over the years, how things have progressed. And, now you've got cars that can act as batteries now, which is really neat. We saw that coming a few years ago. So, it's cool to be a little bit aware of the new tech and stuff that's coming out. So he really likes that, and then I'm usually the one that's on top of like the legislation that's happening that could affect things, which happens a lot. So
That makes sense. So with the tax credit, are you guys like booked for the year, or are you like only a couple? Like, I know that it's getting very close to that period where you won't be able to take any more new solar appointments.
Yeah, we're pretty much there. Pretty much there.
Yeah.
We actually we were overbooked for a little while, then we were able to bring on another.
Yeah, I heard that yesterday. That's great.
Yeah,